Good day. We're the team Charlie, and today I'm going to present to you our assignment group activity for this topic, environmental governance. So before we proceed with the actual presentation, I'd like to introduce to you the members of the team Charlie. So first we have Gutierrez Rani, which is our team leader. Second, Hernandez Richley. Third, LaGuardia Mariel. Fourth, Lopez Rafael. Fifth, Ledesma Royce. Sixth, Magday Daname. And seventh, Mechorio John Paul. Eighth, Noel Jared. And lastly, me, Laura May Apeñana. So here's the question for this activity, and it says here, why do you think you need to contribute to environmental protection as an individual, and how will you be able to relate it to your role as an NSTP student? So let's first have for the individual responses, Gutierrez Rani's answer. So here she says, my actions, no matter how small, can help reduce pollution and protect natural resources. So I must do my part to protect the environment. The planet is healthier when people follow simple practices like reducing waste and using less energy. I can put my obligation into action as an NSTP student by joining community service projects like cleanup campaigns and sustainability initiatives. I can contribute to improving my town and the environment by participating in these efforts. So here we can see that her answer emphasizes the importance of individual actions in reducing pollution and protecting natural resources. And it also highlights the participation in community service projects such as cleanup campaigns and sustainability initiatives as a way to contribute to environmental protection. Now for the next one, we have Hernandez Richley's response. So here he says, after learning from the lecture videos, I realized that contributing to environmental protection is not just a choice, but a responsibility that directly affects national development, public health, and sustainability. As a student, I can apply these lessons by actively participating in cleanups, advocating for policies like the Clean Air and Clean Water Acts, and practicing zero waste habits inspired by individuals who have successfully minimized their impact on the planet. The TED Talk reinforced how small changes like cutting plastic use can reduce pollution and protect marine life. Ocean currents regulate climate and ecosystems, making it even more important to act. If we ignore these responsibilities, pollution will continue to harm ecosystems, worsen climate change, and threaten public health. Taking action now is the only way to prevent irreversible damage and ensure a livable environment for our sake and future generations. So here we can see that protecting the environment is a responsibility that impacts national development, public health, and sustainability. And small actions such as reducing waste and advocating for environmental policies can help prevent pollution, climate change, and ecological damage for our sake and the future generations. Now let's proceed with the next one, LaGuardia Mariel's response. She says here, in my opinion, I and every individual here in the world have a purpose to fulfill, and one of those is contributing to environmental protection, making an action such as practicing reduce, reuse, and recycle, supporting sustainability and environmentally friendly companies, conserving energy, and etc. These simple actions can have a big impact on our environment. Contributing to environmental protection is our responsibility since we are the ones who are benefiting in our environment. That's why, as individuals, it's so important to take action since we're not only protecting our environment, it's also a way to preserve our healthy environment for the future. So here we can see that environmental protection is a shared duty, and small actions can have a big impact in preserving a sustainable future. Now the next one, we have Lopez Rafael's response. So here we can see that environmental protection is not only an advocacy of specific groups or organizations. It is our moral responsibility as individuals to take better care of the earth and preserve it for generations to come. There may come a time when our planet becomes uninhabitable, yet we must consider the present situation and the future of millions of people. Every action, regardless of how big or small it is, matters in this cause as everyone, yeah, can contribute to a healthier and more sustainable environment one step at a time. Options include observing the 3 R's, switching to eco-friendly alternatives, and conserving utilities. Examples are water and electricity. Then, neglecting personal actions that harm the environment will eventually create adverse outcomes for us. So we must not take for granted the resources Mother Earth provides us with. So here we can see that caring for the environment is everyone's duty. Small actions like reducing waste, conserving resources, and using eco-friendly alternatives help prevent long-term harm. And then neglecting these responsibilities can lead to serious environmental consequences. The next one is Ledesma Roy's response. And here he says, I feel it is my duty to safeguard the environment since my everyday decisions influence the planet's future, and small actions like minimizing waste, conserving energy, and supporting sustainability can create a lasting impact. Engaging in efforts such as community cleanups, tree planting, and practicing the 5 R's helps protect nature and promote a healthier world for future generations. As an NSTP student, my responsibilities go beyond academics, encompassing my role as an active community member committed to environmental conservation. By making eco friendly choices, I can inspire others and contribute to larger positive transformations within my community. Being part of a community means taking responsibility for protecting our surroundings, ensuring a sustainable future for both present and future generations. So here we can see that by making eco-friendly choices and participating in initiatives like cleanups and tree planting, he can inspire others and contribute to long-term environmental sustainability. And as an NSTP student, this responsibility includes both personal actions and community engagement. The next one we have is Magday Daname's response, and she says here, environmental protection is important to individual efforts for these small actions when put together will create a whole lot of good. The TED Talk emphasizes how individual choices, for example, through limiting plastic use or conserving energy, can inspire others and set off a snowball effect of sustainability. The talk further highlighted that the sense of personal responsibility creates an awareness that presses governments and corporations to act with greater environmental responsibility. Individual efforts also contribute to countering climate change and the preservation of the Earth's resources for future generations. So, in this passage, or in this response, we can see that it emphasized the importance of individual actions again in environmental protection and how they can inspire larger changes, influencing both society, governments, and even corporations. The next one is Machora's response, and here we can see that each decision towards environmental protection matters especially to me, since every individual contribution adds up. Little environmental sustainability choices that people make over time will gradually produce significant results that benefit the planet. Big environmental problems require collective action, according to insights presented in the TED Talk and lessons, because tackling them requires all individuals to contribute together. My eco friendly behavior generates a positive influence and leads more people to imitate it. Every person should contribute efforts to safeguard the planet for younger generations. So, here, individual contributions again to environmental protection is emphasized and it add up over time, creating a significant positive impact and inspiring collective action. Then for the second to the last response of Noel Jared, you can see here individual contributions to the environment matter because they help protect our future and ensure we all benefit from a healthier planet. Taking care of nature is not just for us, but also for animals and other living things that share this world with us. Even small actions like reducing plastic use or keeping the streets can make a big difference in the future. So here again, we see here the importance of individual contribution for the environment that it may be protected and to help ensure a healthier planet for both humans and other living beings. Then, for the last response, so my response for this question is that as an individual, I believe that it is crucial for me and for us to contribute to environmental protection because there is a really great need today seeing the matter concerning the climate change, our water, our air, and our waste, so that we could save lives, live longer, and that we could have such supply for our needs. Without such contribution, we become part of the problem, making the problem heavier. May we have such a care for such lives that could be affected. May we be those who would take the right way, the right decision, which is to participate in the matter of environmental protection. As we contribute in this matter, we'll see how things and even our conditions change, causing us to have an assurance as well concerning our safety. So here you can see that environmental issues truly requires and it truly needs our action. It is crucial for us to see this matter in these days. Without contributing, we just add ourselves to the problem. But by making responsible choices, we can improve our condition, protect lives, save lives, and have such supply to meet our needs. Now let's have our common themes. So first, we have the individual actions matter. So here it says every person's contribution, no matter how small, has a cumulative impact on environmental sustainability. Practices like reducing waste, conserving energy, and supporting eco-friendly initiatives are emphasized as vital steps. Second, moral responsibility. So here, there is a strong consensus that protecting the environment is a moral obligation. It is not just a duty of organizations or governments, but of every individual who benefits from the Earth's resources. Then the third one, collective impact. While individual actions are important, tackling large-scale environmental issues requires collective effort. Community involvement, advocacy, and inspiring others to adopt eco-friendly behaviors are seen as critical. Now, for our key insights, first is that small, consistent actions like reducing plastic use, practicing the 3 Rs can lead to significant positive changes over time. Second, environmental protection is interconnected with public health, national development, and climate regulation. Third, community engagement, such as cleanups and tree planting, amplifies individual efforts and fosters a sense of shared responsibility. Then fourth, advocacy for policies and supporting sustainable practices can drive systematic change. Now let's have our differing perspectives. First is that some focus on the personal duty to act, framing environmental protection as a moral obligation tied to individual choices. Second is that others emphasize the broader societal and systematic aspects, such as advocating for policies or participating in community initiatives. Then third, a few highlight the urgency of acting now to prevent irreversible damage, while others focus on the gradual long-term benefits of sustained efforts. Now for our unified response, for the team's unified response, it says here, environmental protection is a shared responsibility that requires both individual and collective action. Every small effort, from reducing waste to conserving energy, contributes to a healthier planet. These actions are not just personal choices, but moral obligations to ensure a sustainable future for all living beings. While individual contributions are crucial, addressing large scale environmental challenges demands collective efforts, including community engagement, advocacy, and policy support. By working together and inspiring others, we can create a lasting positive impact, safeguarding the environment for current and future generations.
For the artwork task, this artwork illustrates the concept that environmental protection is a shared responsibility by depicting two individuals actively participating in a cleanup effort. Their actions demonstrate how small contributions, such as picking up litter and recycling, help maintain a healthier planet. This aligns with the idea that reducing waste and conserving resources are not just individual choices, but the moral obligations for sustainability. The presence of multiple people highlights the necessity of both personal responsibility and collective action in addressing environmental challenges. Their cooperation reinforces the notion that large scale environmental issues require community engagement, advocacy, and policy support. Through its hopeful and inspiring imagery, The artwork encourages viewers to recognize their role in protecting the environment. It serves as a visual reminder that working together and influencing others can create a lasting positive impact, ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. And thank you for listening. That is all for Group 3 Charlie.